During the French Revolution, Jean-Paul Marat, a Jacobin ruler, was murdered by Charlotte Corday. This is how and why it happened.
As a young girl, Charlotte suffered through her mother and sister's death. Devastated, her father sent her to a convent, not being able to handle his grief. At the convent, Charlotte read the works of Voltaire, Rousseau, and Plutarch. These famous philosophers greatly influenced Corday and her way of thinking. Charlotte always sympathized and observed the Girondin party all throughout her life. During the French Revolution, the Girondins took part in the National Convention. This group saw an evil ahead when France was ruled by a violent approach. 22 Girondin members suffered death. The unjust treatment among the Girondin members caused Corday to become enraged, and she blamed only one man, Jean-Paul Marat. Before Charlotte left to commit Marat's murder, she wrote an address to the French people, explaining her actions.
I killed one man to save 100,000. It is to you, the good people of France, that I must define the reason for my action. I am doing this with the full knowledge that I will be soon in the quiet arms of Madame Guillotine. But this I must do, Jean-Paul Marat. By 5 o'clock noon tomorrow shall be dead.
Charlotte approached Marat's office expecting to be able to kill him right away, but his uncooperative partner, Simone, would not allow her entrance twice. She finally got a meeting with him, claiming to have names to be executed, but it was then she attacked, stabbing him repeatedly while he cried, "Aidez-moi, ma chère amie!" No one heard the helpless cries in time to save his life. There were many varied reactions to Corday's actions. Some were mad, and others had a totally different outlook. Calm, decent, and unaffected by the actions which she had taken, Corday was taken to her death without a care in the world. At the execution stage, the place was filled with uprising and distasteful feelings for and against the horrendous action taken by this young female. She nonchalantly allowed the executioner to tie and bind her limbs. Charlotte Corday firmly placed her head, and the guillotine swiftly met its target. There was one man in the crowd devastated over her death. Adam Lux, her lover from afar, grew depressed when she became a victim to the guillotine. He even went as far as writing a denunciation of anyone who followed the disgraceful Marat.
The guillotine is no longer a disgrace. It has become a sacred altar from which every taint has been removed by the innocent bloodshed there on the 17th of July. Forgive me, my divine Charlotte, if I find it impossible at the last moment to show the courage and the gentleness that were yours. I glory because you are superior to me, for it is right that she who is adored should be higher and more glorious than her adorer.
After the publication of this document, Lux was tried for treason and subjected to the guillotine himself. He loved her till death, literally.